everyone. How are you all? Hi Simon. Blooming next Simon. Simon's only just left here and he's already on the chat. Hi sweetheart, I hope you're okay. Welcome to the channel everyone. Monday evening live for the UK, afternoon for ET time, PT11 I believe. So welcome everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Tony Darrick and this is the best channel ever. Biased I know, but we are cool, right? Sometimes we're cool. So if you are watching for the first time, don't forget to click subscribe. If you enjoy the show, if you could give us a thumbs up, that would be wonderful. This helps us share the love of craft and helps my channel grow because it's growing so fast, as you all know. We celebrated 2.5 million of views. You have to, there's a movie in there where one of the characters go 2.5 billion. Oh, it's twins. I won't get in trouble for saying that, will I? Twins, you know, he's on the phone and he's like, how much for this month? $2. That's me, 2.5 million views. So yeah, so we've had a fantastic week. I hope you've all enjoyed the discounts and the wonderful appreciation show that we did for you all. The goodies are working their way out the door as we speak, and then that moves me on to our incredible create and craft shows as well. I mean, 40% of the stock had already gone before we even got there, which is amazing. And then it sold out and we've added more stock. All I will say to you, if you did order it, just give us some time to get them out the door. Again, epic shows. We do love the epic shows, but we know what is to follow after. It's a week of total graft. Then it's not like, oh, the show did great, let's kick our heels. No, the team really are all hands on deck in the warehouse to get this product out of the door as quick as I can for you all. So thank you so much if you did invest. I'm so pleased you loved it, and I hope you have a lot of fun with it. And the next one's going to be hopefully in November, so that's going to be fantastic as well. So I will do a little bit of a shout out. I've got all my winners. Woohoo! Got a load of winners to talk about. I'll go through those at the end. We'll pick a fresh winner for this evening's show. I feel like I'm seriously going to be out of pocket by the time I've announced all of these winners on here. A lesson to myself, a note to myself, don't leave it all to build up like that. It's like your bills, isn't it? You let them all build up, you're like, oh, this is starting to get a bit cheeky. It's all right once a week or twice a week, but then when there's once or twice a week over a course of 3 and 4 weeks, it's like, this is getting a little bit cheeky. So let's do a bit of a shout out then. To the lady whose comment said you did get home safe, okay then, you got back in time. I came back last night. I always like to come home to the boys. I'm a home bird, I always like to come home. So I drove home last night in the pouring down rain. My goodness me, I couldn't even get over 60 miles an hour. Like, sometimes I just like to get home. But the weather was saying otherwise. So it took 3 hours to get home, 3.5 hours maybe. There were a few diversions as well, but I think it's all worth it because I like to get up at 5-6 a.m. in the morning, cup of coffee, go through my emails, and I don't want to get up and then think, oh, I've got a massive drive ahead. Just get it done. I'm one of those people, get it done, get it out of the way. So, and Helen's had fantastic shows as well today, and it's limited stock again with the extra stock that we added, so just totally awesome. It's long overdue, I believe. It's long overdue. So thank you so much. Congrats on all your success, Tony. That's awesome. Thank you, Corinne. That's really kind. So if you're brand new to the channel, or if you're in a location where it's potentially better than here right now because it's damp squid, it's wet, it's windy, it's actually quite cold, let us know. Are you somewhere sunny, or have you not had the rain yet today? Is it coming your way in the UK? Blooming rain. Couldn't make it up. So let us know where you are in the world. If you are a newbie, how did you find me? We'd love to know. So let's talk about a little bit of admin before we go into creative stuff and what's happening and good stuff. So tomorrow I have the HSN Big Crafty social media event, okay, and it's 9 PM Eastern time. So that's tomorrow. 96 degrees in Orlando, Brenda. Oh, hey Brenda, I've packed your order today. Packed with love, sweetheart. It's got a lovely little card in there as well for you. So I have my big HSN craft event over on HSN Live. So I'm zooming in, and it's 9 PM Eastern time tomorrow for you all. So I am the last act, and apparently I am the only one that's got an hour and no guest, as in no presenter, sorry. So Suzanne's going to present me in and leave me for the hour. So they've got a bit of trust in me that I can carry a show. Let's see how it goes. And then Suzanne is going to close the show. So have a full hour with you all. I'm going to have to get some good jokes. I'm only joking. I don't do that. It's a bit early for that. I can't even say I'm a giddy kipper yet because I'll probably get in bother for that. They'll probably ask me to interpret giddy kipper. What does that mean? I don't even know what it means. It means I'm giddy. You all know that. Hello from Central Missouri, Wild Turkey Bluff. Hi, sweetheart. I hope you're okay. Sarah's on holiday again. 28 degrees in Spain. Sarah. Damp, dull, wet and grey in Scotland. Good old Scotland. Karen Long, you have brought the sun to Wakefield this evening. Oh, let's have a look. Or have I brought the rain to you, Karen? One or the other. It's turned into a lovely evening. It has actually. It's still cold though, isn't it? So I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things. Share if you can, if you're able to. Let's have a look on Facebook. We've got Barbara Kelly. It's sun where she is at the moment. Beth Bill Bishop, hi sweetheart. It's beautiful. It's 77 degrees Fahrenheit in North Carolina today. I'm looking forward to the show tomorrow at 9 a.m. EST. 9 a.m. 9 p.m. ET. Is that right? So I'm on at 3 a.m. in the morning UK time. So listen, I might not even end up being there at this rate. Is it today? Is it tomorrow? Like, because of the time difference, it doesn't have to give me like anxiety thinking I'm going to rock up on wrong day. It's going to have been and gone. We've got Sandy Barek. Hi from Smock, PA. Very nice. Welcome everyone. So I have the HSN Crafting Live big event tomorrow. Super excited about that because last time I couldn't do the show because the product sold out before I even got to air. And touch wood, they're still live on HSN. So I'm going with it, guys. I'm going with it. So let's have a look. Thank you for sharing. You're all coming on now. So we've got lots of eyeballs on. Let's just reset that. Just a second. Oh, goody good. So what are we doing this evening? Did I say Christmas? Did I say sneak peek of Christmas? I lied. Look, have you seen the side profile? It's huge because I'm telling fibs all the time. So the plan for this week is, I don't know, I'm only joking. So the plan for this week is just a bit of family background for you all, just to educate you on, because some of the things are changing this week. So my lovely Tim goes on a fishing trip for a week. Right, so what does that mean? That means there's going to be no studio because I can't physically do studio one on its own. And then he's not back for a whole week. So what does that look like for my lovely friends at home? That basically looks like this. So next Monday, I'm still going to be going live, okay? But I'm going to be going live at 7:30 because Tim's away, my son has cricket, and I need to manage the family, as you can appreciate. So 7:30 next Monday, and it's only going to be on Facebook. Now, if you don't use Facebook or you like to watch on YouTube, you're going to have to hop onto Facebook. So it'll be in our Papercraft Eureka page, it'll be on my page, it'll be on SBM, and it'll be on Stamps by Me USA. I'll share it to all the platforms, and it will be at my home address in my kitchen. Just who remembers me doing them in my kitchen in the good old days? Me! It's going to be crazy. But you have to come and tune in. Do you know why you have to come and tune in? Because I'm showing you what I'm launching in Christmas. Christmas! Yes, Christmas, next Monday. On Facebook, make a note, 7:30. What time will that be for our ET? 2:30 Eastern time, okay? Thanks for sharing in your kitchen. Yeah, good old kitchen. So, I still want to do my show, you see, but the tech that we have in all of our studios is just overwhelming for me, and I would probably get it wrong, and then I would get frustrated with myself, and then I would frustrate you guys. So it's easy just to click live on Facebook for next Monday, okay? We're going old school, and it'll be fun as well, and we'll do some giveaways and Christmas. Right, so that's the next thing that leads me on to. I hate talking for like half an hour before we even start crafting, because you all come for the inspiration as well. So let's get through all of this housekeeping. So that brings me on to Christmas. Now, it's the Christmas launch over on Create and Craft, and the event starts on the 20th, and I am on the 21st, and I have a double launch. I think it's 9 a.m. in the morning, 9 and 10, and then the day after a couple more hours. It is not the advent calendar. Now you're like, oh, I was so excited about the advent calendar. So we launched the advent calendar last year on the open event of Christmas on Create and Craft, and me taking my learning from last year, I'm not going to launch it so soon. I'm going to wait a little bit, okay? We had a lot of cheaters cheating, a lot of people trying to spend vouchers that were for Christmas Day themselves, and they were only in July. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait, and I think I'm going to push the advent calendar onto something like September, October. So it might stop you from cheating. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes. But we have a brand new calendar, and it's different. It's different. I'm not saying too much. And we also have the refill as promised for the one you bought the year earlier. We also have some left of the one we brought you last year as well. So if you want to get last year's calendar, get the top up for the one you've already got, and get the new one, of course you can do that. But if you're brand new to our advent calendars, where have you been? Because I think we broke the industry when we brought our advent calendar to the crafty world, because it's so cool, so just so authentic, in the sense that it's good quality, no rubbish, lots of things that work, and just a beautiful box that you're going to be able to utilize year in, year out. And it's the same this year, a little bit different, but it's the same this year. So, and again, Elaine, great shout. It's going to give you some time to save up as well, or maybe if you saved your voucher from your last one and you're saving it for this one, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, if you want to start saving up now, because it is a little bit of an investment, isn't it, I guess, but what you get inside it is so worth it. So I'll give you a chance to save up, but I do have something different, and I'm launching that on Create and Craft in a couple of weeks on the Christmas launch. And I will be I love Christmas. I would do Christmas all the time, and I will be drip feeding Christmas in throughout until the very last moment that we have to stop, when there's no time for people to be creative. So if you're waiting for some cool Christmas stuff, you've come to the right place. But equally, it is a massive Christmas event, and there's lots of brands with lots of newness in there as well. So hopefully they'll all do sneak peeks if they can be bothered. They're not probably like me. I like to talk to you all because I like talking. You know, check out people's sneak peeks so you can budget your money if you've got a budget and things like that. And then you can follow your favourite brands, which is wonderful. I can't wait, says Carol. She loves Christmas. Barbara wants the advent calendar, so does Tina. So question, advent calendar. So Denise, great question. Question, will the advent calendar be coming to HSN? Denise, it won't. Not yet. So I've probably said this a few times now, but in relation to HSN, because I'm still a grow brand and I'm still learning the system myself, I need to sort of like do what I'm good at, which is stamps, stencils, dies, embossing folders, and do that well for a long period of time to let people know that I am a good brand, that I am good at what I do, and you know, we are a great company. So I feel like I need to do another year or so with the stuff that I'm really good at, and then I'm gonna look at bringing my inks, and then potentially advent calendars and tools, but I just need to be satisfied myself that what I've done and learned in the time that I've been on HSN, I've done really well, and then I'll start bringing in bits and pieces, you know, because it is still very scary, and I want to do it well. So, and I'm not here for the short haul. You're not going to find me going, it's too expensive to get on a flight, or it didn't do great, so I'm giving up. You know you're not going to get that from me. I'm a fighter. I will fight till the very end. And 3 years in nearly in March. 3 years in March I'll have been on HSN, I think. You know, it is what it is. I'm doing well, doing really well. So yeah, great question. This probably won't. Probably the next one won't as well, Denise, if I'm being completely honest. But maybe after. We'll see. It's a big investment, and if people don't know who I am, which they don't, because I'm still new to the channel, lots of people still looking and going, who's this girl? Until people know and wait for Stamps by Me, then we'll cross that bridge when we get there though, darling. So I hope that's helped. Let's have a look. So Brenda says, I missed the advent calendar but saw the contents. Wow, I must have this year. Yeah, I will. I only have about, I think I've only got about 80 left from last year, but it's not gone out of date obviously, so I will load them on. I'll probably pop a £10 saving or something on it, so for the people that maybe want to collect them or go back and revisit, you can do that as well. I would love the advent calendar on HSM. Jean, I'm working on it. 3 years, wow. I know, Tina, I know. Where did that go? I have no idea. Right, so what are we going to do today? So I was asked if Karen, the design team, the lead design team member who looks after you all in a great way, messaged me and said she's had a lady message her who's dyslexic and needs a little bit of visual help, and what she's asked for is, can we make some shaped cards on our new scoreboard? So yes, that is what we're going to do this evening. So if you did get the scoreboard with the cutter, we're going to use this evening. It's on the website if you want it or interested in it, but equally whatever I do with this you can do with any scoreboard. So if you've got a scoreboard in your stash, you're going to be able to create what I'm putting forward this evening. So I'm not sure of the lady's name. I do apologise. If she's on, you might want to give me a shout out, sweetheart, but I hope I'm going to keep it as simple as I can for you, right, rather than just a plain open card. Let's do something creative, right? So before I get into the shaped cards though, there's just one thing I want to talk about, guys, because I feel like you all need to know. Carla says she's going to get the refill and get the new one too. And Elaine says she loves the scoreboard, so keep sharing. I just want to go through something else very quickly. Oh, look at you all. You know, when I see it, I'm like, how many people are watching me right now? That's so cool that you all come and talk to me, because I've got no mates. Right, what do I want to talk about? Where's my box? Right, I just want to talk about something here. So let me just check something. Just want to make sure there's no details on it. Right, so just a quick one. I just want to run this through because it's on my mind all the time, and I can't even get my words out. So I find it really hard to believe that people do this, but I just want you guys to know product that we get back in returns and how they come back, because I feel like you guys would probably be as horrified as I am, but I cannot let this stuff go to waste. So I'm going to use this, what's come back, in my demo this evening, okay? But I just want to show you, this is what things come back on returns and how they actually come back. You're probably going to burst out laughing right now, right? But this is one of the items that's come back this week, bearing in mind it's a £40 product, and this is the way that it's come back, and this person has had a full refund. Let me just show you, because I think you're going to be absolutely mortified now. This is just one example of boxes and boxes of returns that cannot be resold. It's so wasteful. Okay, I lose money, but it is so wasteful. So I'm just going to show you very quickly. So this is the way that it came back. Fair enough. You look at it, you think, okay, the lady could not, or the gentleman could not fasten the ribbon and put it back, right? So when you take it out, this is split. Look at that. So it's been split, it's been torn, trying to get it open, I'm not quite sure. Then you look inside. So bear in mind, this kit makes 18 cards. So if I was to try and send this on to somebody else who's purchased this product, they would only be able to make 14 cards because there's 4 missing. Okay. The stamp set has been used and there's 1 missing. There is no ink pad. The ink pad has gone. The foam pads are there. And then the embellishments are half in this cellar bag. So what's your thoughts on this, guys? Right, because if you get something you don't like it, why would you say it does not meet expectation, but yet you take the stamp, you take some of the card blanks, you open the product, that's fine, maybe try your best to put it back in the cellar bag the way that it came. The tags are missing, so I've got no tags, so the box is split. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Such a shame. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you, listen, I'm not here to criticise, I just think it's really wasteful. The returns come at a cost to me as well, but if you get a product, you're not allowed to use it, right? You can't take bits out and return it and get a full refund. Or am I just thinking this is crazy? You have the right to buy something and return it, there is no problem with that, but it has to be returned in such a condition that I can look at it and say, yes, I can send that on to another customer. I mean, I can't even it's so bad that people do it. And if you remember, can you remember when I showed you the die cutting machine that came back in the Asda carrier bag that had been used? It was disgusting, wasn't it? Can you remember? And the die cutting machines had sold out like 4 months earlier, so to have it returned 4 months later, heavily used, with no box, no instructions, just used, it's just like, this cannot carry on. So and I'm preaching to the wrong people, because the people that here would watching me now probably wouldn't do this. So listen, if we're doing returns, make sure they come back in a way that, you know, we can gift them. I can't even gift this to, so I can't even do it as a giveaway. It's broken, it's got missed pieces. I'm going to use it in my demo this evening because it's criminal not to use it. But you know, this is what, and you can imagine my warehouse, and I'm on TV all the time. So we're going to create some cards using what's left of this kit, okay? It's Karen's put, Tony, stop the full refunds. It's not me. They go back to Create and Craft, and Create and Craft go, refund. And then I just get sent them like this. I know. So yeah, and Adele, I remember the advent calendars all coming back with stolen things out of boxes. Epic. I know. So maybe it's a moan, call it what you want, I guess. It's just frustrating really as well that things don't, that somebody would think that's alright to return when it's split and they've taken items out, used it, maybe had the moment, undone the ribbon, made a few cards, and then thought, you know what, I'll get my full money back for that, thank you very much. So yeah, very sad. But anyway, I can't understand how you get a full refund. Tina, me neither. No full refund. Amanda, listen, if it came back to me, I would fight till the ends of the earth not to give somebody a refund who's done that. You would not buy a t-shirt from your store and then take it back with an arm missing and go, oh, I've got 14 days, I can bring it back. Yeah, but it's got an arm missing, missus. It's like crazy. So anyway, moan over. Create a blacklist. Patricia, I have a blacklist. I have a blacklist, but I can't stop people from ordering either, so it's just like, oh, it is what it is. That's the truth of it. Simon, you wouldn't eat half a sausage roll and expect a refund from Greggs. Just you to pick a sausage roll as an example. No refund, full stop. I know. But you know, when people return them back to me, my customers, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, they might come back with a bashed corner. It's transit, it happens. You know, we can work around boxes and we try our best to make things work, but it's just crazy. I don't know. So shall we make some cards? So like and share, because I'm going to pick an extra winner this evening, and on this list I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 winners, 2 of which have won from the full show from our yard sale and the full show from my appreciation day. 2 names on this list. You can't see that on camera, can you? No, you can't see the names. You cannot see the names. And one of the ladies on this list who has won that is on the live feed. I've seen her face. Right, moving on. Cha 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 cha. Let's have a look. Have I missed anything there? Rihanna, it is. Clearly it doesn't get checked. Anyway, let's do some card making for this lady. Karen, did we get this lady's name? I'm sorry to pester you, sweetheart. I know you're not working right now. Well, she works 24/7, bless her, but just so I can refer to this lady. So let's do some shape cards. The way that I like to do shape cards is use the cards that I've got in my stash, but be creative with them, so make them more than they actually are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab so let me just show you what we've got going on first. Let's just move this on to the back, because this is a good alternative to just your regular basic card. So if you're wanting a bit of a change up, or you're wanting to do something different, this is the way to do it, okay? So let's just grab some card here. So I've got a 5x7 and a little smaller card. So for this particular card, you're going to need two different sized cards, okay? Let's just show you. So I've got two different sizes. I've got a little mini one. I don't know where this came from. I don't even know what size it is, but I've got a 6x8, is it? That could be a 5x7. As long as you've got two cards that are different in size, okay? This is going to work for this system. So all I'm going to do is, with the big card, I'm going to take my scoreboard and I'm going to open it up onto my scoreboard. So this is going to give us a lovely creative card, and I'm going to use the kit that we've just spoke about to decorate both of these cards so it's not wasted. So I'm just going to pull this down. So I'm just going to put my card up to here, and I can see if I go across that score line, it's actually on 6 there. So I'm going to score it at 3, so halfway on this side. Okay. And then I'm just going to turn it around, and I'm going to do it on the other side as well at 3. So then I've got like 3 score lines. Can you see? Hopefully I'll tilt that forward. You can see I've got a score line there, and a score line there, and a score line there. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this back. I'm going to fold this one back. So I've got this, look, W. And this is quite a cute Z fold, okay? So then the smaller card, which is this one, in fact, shall I just get rid of that scoreboard? And what we're going to do with this smaller one here is we're going to adhere it to here and here, and then your card closes like so, and then when you open it, it stands proud with a decorative element on the front, okay? How easy is that? So let's just go back very quickly. So we have just a normal sized card, then one that's a bit smaller. Any size will do. You can have a big panel, small panel, a thin panel, whatever you want. And then we just scored, just tilt that forward, just scored in the middle of this page and scored in the middle of this page, and we created that W. Can you see that there? Super, super cool. Okay, shall we decorate this one first? What time are we on? Have I talked too much? Let me just check. No, we've got plenty of time. So what I'm going to do is we'll decorate this one, and then I'm going to show you another card, which is a cool card as well, and hopefully we'll have time to decorate that one as well. So let's get the kit. I suppose as well, this kit is going to show you now how we don't have to use everything as it's used in the kit. So this is a card blank, but I'm going to chop the front off some of these, and we'll use them to decorate our cards. So first of all, let's decorate our little panel here. So let's move it out of the way. Let's get our trimmer. So this is why I like my scoreboard here, because it has the trimmer to hand as well. So I can score and I can trim all at the same time. Now if I'm going too fast for you, just tell me. But obviously you can stop, mute, pause, rewind as you go. Leslie, they don't. So I'm just going to take this here, and I'm just going to, I like to just random, well, that's a bit uncanny how it fits. So I just like to take this one here with a finger mark here, and then I just cut on the finger mark. I'm not a measuring type kind of girl, but if you are a measuring type kind of person and like things absolutely symmetrical, then you do your measurements. So that will sit on there, and then hope maybe will this bit fit on here. Oh, it's a little bit short, but I'm going to use it, and I'll put a piece of offcut down here to hide our makings on there. So let's stick this on here. So this is just a card, right? Nothing fancy going on here. Oh, let's have a look. Am I missing all comments? Yeah, so if you've got this kit and you've made a couple of cards and you're thinking, do you know what, I'm a little bit bored of it now. I've seen it, I've enjoyed it, I've made several cards. What can I do with it now? Well, you could dig it out and maybe do this with it. So let's get some tape pen on here. So I'm just going to pop this on here. And I'm going to just have a nice cute white panel down each side on this one. And again, so you'll have the card blanks in your stash already, so you just be a little bit more creative by adding some score lines. So we'll just turn this over and we'll just put this piece down here, and then I'll fill in the gap when we get an offcut. So I'm just leaving the white panel down the side there, and then when I get an offcut I'll put a piece down here as well. So we have this so far. Okay, so when you bring in your scored card and then this comes onto here, look already how cute that looks. It will look nice. We're going to decorate the back as well. So we've got panels in the back. Let's see where we're going with this one. So let's just get rid of this for now. Brendy, don't you worry, you can come back and watch. Don't you worry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take another card, and I think I'll do a panel down here. Let me just watch my head. Can't see, my eyes are shocking. Do you know, if I'm a little bit generous, I could, no, that's too, don't be tight, Tony. It's not, do you know what, I don't need to be tight because the kit's sort of like, get it used, hey. So I don't need to be tight. Normally I would like, can I get 2 pieces out of that? So, oops, today's it. So I'm going to cut a panel. So that's for this one. I know it's short, but I'm going to trim my card down. Smarter, not harder, right? So let's just save these pieces. As you see this here, the offcut I was talking about, I'll utilise it on the side panel. So let's get another one. So have I got enough to do all gold? No. So we'll have to do 2 panels gold and 2 panels in something different. So Jane, that is a great thing. Question, can I make a suggestion? Could you sell all of your returns on your website? Then you're not losing out totally. Just a thought, because I'll happily buy things that I missed out on. We've tried that in the past, Jane, but then what's happened is people have then returned them because they're not happy with them because they were not great to start with, and then we couldn't differentiate between, was that actually a return that had a default, or was that actually a good item? So then it becomes like, does this lady need a full refund? How much did she pay initially? Was it a good item? Was it a bad item? It just becomes absolute chaos. That's why we started doing the yard sales and things like that, so people can see what they're buying. So, and then I can put a mark on it and say, look, the reason this is X amount is because I'm trying to put a stop to it, if I'm completely honest, because that's the only way to stop this nonsense. It's criminal. It's so good. It's just so nice. So I've got 2 panels, so let's get another 2. And let's get this plain. No, shall we go pattern? This is quite nice. Let's use this one. So I'm just cutting my 4 panels for my card. You watch how cool this card looks just from 2 extra score lines on a regular piece of card. You're going to be like, why did I not think of that? I don't even know how I thought of it. So that's going to go there. And then we just need to do 1 more. Do you know what though? These cards, okay, say for instance this one, if you have an offcut of white, piece of white, like I've got this piece here, you have an offcut of white, you can create another card here that's got like a float, so that's the card front. Does that make sense? So these are not wasted either, so you can tell I'm quite savvy with my craft, can't you? Or like try to be anyway. We'll just put those to the side. And then we'll do one more panel. Yeah, I've now taken on the role of checking product when it comes back now. It's unfair for my team to have to go through, so I've now taken the job of going through, checking, and it's a job. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my 4 panels on here. 4 nice panels, but equally, if you haven't got the card kit, you will have some pretty papers in your stash, right, from me or another brand that you can use to create this project. So I'm just popping some glue down the panels. You could use acetate to make it a full size card, so that is a great shout. You know, we don't have to have it as a floater. You could use acetate, totally cool. So I'm just putting the panels here, so we'll do alternate panels, okay, and then we'll trim off the excess at the bottom. I'm just using a tape pen here, but you can use your glues too. So many ideas, isn't there? That's why I love it, because we're all just like so cool together, teamwork, right? I'd acetate. Tina says that as well, Sue. So and then last panel. If you do make any cards, shaped cards, show us in the Eureka fan page. We love to see your makes and your interpretation of what I've done, or maybe I've inspired you to utilise something else. Or so now we have our wonderful 4 panels on there. Oh, Dahlia says, what's the brand of your tape pen? Dahlia, they are not great. I got them from, I think I got them from Amazon, but they're not good, so I wouldn't recommend, particularly if you do it fast. They're like, that's it, done, broken. I'm trying to source my own tape pens, but every sample I've had snaps. I'm just like, I'll just keep going, just keep going. So I'm just trimming off the bottom of my card. So now we have, look, is that a nice card? That's nice already, isn't it? So you could do the 2 panels in the centre the same, the 2 panels on the exterior, whatever makes you happy. So let's just move this out of the way. Brianna's not opened a kit yet. She just likes looking at the box. So yeah, I'm a bit like that. You're welcome, Dahlia. Right, okay, so this piece is going to go onto here, look. So when it's closed, it looks like this, but then when you take it out of its envelope, now you could do a smaller version of this one. It stands like this with the decorative part on there. So I think I'm going to trim this one down as well. Now we've taken some of the bottom off there to make this a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to use some of the fab embellishments to create a nice bespoke card. So let's just take a little bit of the weight off there. But if my blade will go through, oh, just. And do you know what now? Look, I've got this little bit of excess. I'm now paper piecing. No, too short. I was trying to be smart. I was going to sort of like, can't get away with it. You need to either make it really obvious or stitch it together so cool that nobody's going to know, and you are going to know. Jen says she's loving this already. Absolutely love the Magnolia collection. Cool. So shall we get the gold and team in with the gold? So let's just take the panel off this gold here, and let's make, should we make a pocket? Should we make a pocket? Could make a pocket. Let's have a look. Let's just trim this down. Julie says she's going to give this a blast. So yeah, we could make a cute gold pocket. Let's just make it a bit thinner. Do you not just, is everybody like me? Do you like the decoration stage? I love the decoration stage. I'm not sure about the measurements, and it's a bit boring, isn't it? But I do love, like, this bit's like so exciting. You're the keeper. So Mary's going to raid a bit box because she's massive. So I'll just trim this. Oh yeah, give it like a spine. Do you know what though? If it's getting opened and closed, it'll start to buckle on the spine. I've tried that before, you know. That's a good idea though. It buckles, it sort of like lifts away on the score line. Right, come on. Let's make a beautiful card. So Michaela says she uses the CNC tape pens, but they unravel quite quickly. In fact, I have some. Simon gave me a ton of them. So they're all okay. I mean, they're inexpensive, aren't they? They do a job. They're just not brilliant. And until I find something that's brilliant, I mean, I've been looking for tape pens for about 5 years. We might all be retired by the time I sort it out for you all. Right, let's put this on here, look. It's a little bit long, let me just trim it a bit. Philippa says she doesn't really do shape cards, she's going to give this a try. Why not? It's so easy. So we could just put tape here, and tape here. I like to leave the white at each end because then it'll coordinate with the back. So, and then you can put a tag on the front if you wanted to. So let's just pop some of the tape pen down here. So now we've got like a little pocket there for a tag if you want to. We'll see what comes out of it. So now we have our sort of like cute front. Now there's no harm in you now just putting like a tag. Well, let's do it. We're making a card, right? So first of all, line up where you want it to be on the front. Okay, so hold it with your finger there and hold it at the back, and know that when they open it, what it's going to look like. Okay, so excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. So take the front, and where do you want it? What does it look like? I think we'll go about there. Just bear in mind, if you come right out, you're going to need a real big envelope. So don't go too far out. This will still go in a 5x7 envelope. So let's put some tape on this part. Is everybody enjoying the app still? So we have our wonderful app now, ladies and gentlemen, where you can all talk to one another, which is totally awesome. So we'll stick that on there like so, and then what we'll do is we'll take it round the back like so, and we'll tape it to the back as well. There we go. So let's decorate and hide this nasty join here, make it look like it was purposely done when it wasn't. So a couple of options. In fact, we could actually, I don't think it matters which way. This way. So let's do this way. Let's take some of the embellishments from the set. And then we can start to really build the front of our card. So when you take it out of the envelope, the card visually looks really pretty, right? Let's just get rid of that. So what's that? Sorry, tell you'll be getting your baby stamp. I'm working on a new one, Sue, which is going to service both the UK and the USA. because we can't bring a hinge system to the USA. Mine's okay here in the UK because it's totally different and it's my design from my heart. So I can sell mine without any problems, no royalties, no nothing, and that's wonderful. But it's not the case in the USA due to the Misty pattern, as you are all aware. So I'm creating something new that's going to service both, and it's awesome. So just sit tight on that one. Okay, so let's have a look at what we're doing here. So are we building a collage? Are we building a cascade of flowers? Are we popping a... Too much, too much, too much. Let's get a bigger one. Let's just build up some of these flowers at the top. No, not working. Could really go to town and make a big vase. Shall we do that one? So let's just go flat with the vase. I don't want to add any more pads really because I don't want the card to be so bulky. So we'll just go on that line there and we'll make this look intentional, like a breaker, so it all wasn't the same pattern. And then underneath we'll pop this one. So pop that one there, and then we'll just get maybe a little leaf or something. Let's see. That's it, and we'll make it our own. So you can have a nice detailed part on there, and then you could put a stamp sentiment and just stick it on the front there. But like, it looks pretty now, doesn't it? I mean, already. But I think we need to add detail to the back. Isn't it nice to have a card where the design's not just on the front, it's all the way through? So let's maybe just keep it simple on the back. Shall we just do a nice little dove or something? Can you see I'm in my element? I'm shifting about, I'm excited. This card looks really pretty. Thanks, Michaela. You see, like, why has that got blue tack on the back? Or is it chewing gum? I'll just pop that in the bin. Why it would have blue tack on, I have no idea. Right, goes back to my story, right? So let's get the bird. Oh, he's cute. Shall we do a cute bird? Or we could do two birds. Right, let's do two birds. Let's do it right up here actually. So this side will be on the panel, but this one will actually decorate it up here maybe, look, where we can have a little bit of detail on here. Just remember to stay in your parameter for your envelope. Don't get giddy with it. Yeah, Denise, it is different, and that's why I fought to keep it in the UK. You know, I'm passionate about it, and actually I started designing it before the Misty was even born. So I was really passionate about it, and I stood on, and it all got dealt with amicably. But a lot of companies are not willing to stand on, so I did stand on. I'm really passionate about what I create. It's my own. I do it for a reason. There's nobody going to take that away from me. But when legislation and law is implemented, which it is with the patent in the USA, because they're great at patents in the USA, let's face it, you know, you're never going to challenge a patent. It's already been granted. So we just need to change it up a little bit and still keep it true to me and the reason why I've designed it. Let's keep it true to why I'm actually doing it, and then the rest will look after itself. So let's just pop some flowers on here, like these birds just sat in a bunch of flowers. I need to stop talking. I've got to make another card yet. You're all going to be sick of me. Cindy says yes, the birds. How many have you got? Oh, well, this one's nice. Shall we just pop him? Shall we do him in? Let's do him in here. So I like to, if you're not using pads, give them like a little bit of a tweet and a twirl. And then if you're not putting pads underneath, and we'll just give that a little bit of dimension so it looks like they're actually sat in the lovely flowers in there. So that. So I mean, this might not be to everybody's colour, that just needs a nice sentiment. In fact, that could be stamped sentiment under there, look, and then you have your sentiment on there too. You could embellish the back, you could put something in here. You can even, as well, if you're careful about it, that is, if you want to grab some, these are too big, but for instance, if they were smaller, you could pop them so they're coming from the back of the panel too, because it will still close, look. So you can really go to town and embellish. Think about a teenager's card with all of the fun stuff on. If you've got like a cute collection from another brand that's done like computer equipment, or I don't know, something cute, pizzas, or, and then you could do a full card, a shaped card, instead of just your generic 5x7 plain card as well. And then you can still write on the back as well, because you have your wonderful panels to write the detail too. So I think that's cool. Let's just pop this tag in, because yeah, I think I'll go plain on this one. It's something a little bit different. You know, these card kits, it's something that I do love, a good card kit. Do I prefer stamping and colouring? I absolutely do, but sometimes you have to have light and shade in your craft, and not always do we want to do the same thing. This is very mindful for me. This is just like 18 cards, like I'm a happy bunny. And if you like to craft with your friends, just wonderful. I'm turning it round to the camera like I'm on TV. So there we go. So you could do all 4 panels the same if it looks it's a little bit busy, is that for me, but you have options. So that is a super way to use a 5x7 card and jazz it up. 2 different sized cards has made this wonderful card. Okay, so that's card number 1. I hope it wasn't too complicated, but you can pause, and it stands proud as well, which is really nice. So let's just shuffle these to the side and let's do a different type of card. Now I'm going to do a Z fold card. Now that is a version of a Z fold card, but we're going to do another one, but a different type of fold. Let me just show you. So we'll just scoop these up into a nice pile. Be tidy, Tony. Let's just get a tidy station. Adele says she's got a brand new one for her auntie who has minimal use with craft. Yeah, and again, great. It's great introductory into craft, which, you know, we need to get more people into craft, right? We're all getting old. You're definitely old at home. You're all way older than me at home, you lot. So we need to get some young ones. We need to get some fresh meat. So let's have a look here. So Natalie Reeves, so glad for the inspiration, Tony. I know a lot of SBM addicts might gasp, but I haven't used either of my creator card kits yet. But you've given me the creative mojo now to go and have a play. Come on, get them out. We'll be waiting. Natalie, you've put yourself under pressure there now, because all the team on the Eureka fan page are going to be messaging you going, Natalie, where is your card? Natalie, Natalie. You can't get ignored now. So is everybody still sharing? Oh my gosh, it's 5 minutes left. Let's do this quick card then. I'll move these to the side. So in fact, I'll show you what I've already done. Right. So this was a square card. Oh no, it wasn't. It was a 5x7. My apologies. Right, so pretend this is a 5x7. So this is a 5x7 card. And do you know, as we did when we scored the front of our one we've just done and the back, this one I just scored the front. Can you see the score? Yep. And then I just folded this piece back. I'm going to show you, because I feel like now I'm rushing, you're all going to be like, Tony, I really loved that card, but you whizzed through it because you only had a bit of time, so I am going to show you. So 5x7 card. 5x7 card. This is a nice card, alternative 2. And then I'm just going to pop it into my scoreboard. I'm going to score, this side is 6, so we'll score in the middle at 3. So there you can see the scoreline, and then I'm just going to fold the front back. Yeah, like so. And then what we're going to do, you must do the scoreline first before you cut, okay? So then I'm going to pop this, open it up, I'm going to pop it into my guillotine. I'm going to take, what, an inch, inch and a half off the bottom. And this is going to give us the Z fold element of it, okay? So let's just... Philippa says she feels old today. Sometimes I feel old. That drive yesterday, I have not been to TV for a while. I took a little break, as you all know. And the drive, I was like, oh, my back. Oh, I can tell I've not done this for a while. Old crickety Tony. So, we cut the bottom off, didn't we? And we folded this back. Now, this piece is really important. So, let me just show you. So that's off the bottom there. Remember, we've just cut that off there. So if you fold this back, and then you take this piece, so that's what it looks like, right? If you take turn it over and take the long piece and you glue it here, and you take the short piece and you glue it here, you then have a Z fold. So easy, right? And you can panel this wherever you want. You want to put it here. So decorate your back, decorate your panels as we just did with the last card, and then decorate this. And then just glue that one there and this one here. Give it a good score. Let's glue it, and then you can see for real. And then the short bit, just put some glue on here. Straighten it out. What do we think to that? So I'm thinking now you could do a cute scene on the back of here. So decorate the whole back of the card and the front. Do love a Z fold card, Karen says. Yeah, I do actually. I don't do them often enough though. I'm not sure about anybody else. And then you can just take your own scene. So you could put maybe the glass jar at the front, and then the embellishments behind to build it up. Does that make sense? So then when the card gets closed, always just test before you glue anything in place that the card still has movement. So I'm just pretend my panels are decorated, right? Because I've got loads of winners to get through in a second as well. I'm just going to show you for example. I'm getting carried away myself now. So we'll pop that there, and then this one, stick it on the front. So where do we like and share? To Facebook. You can like and share to if you've got any crafty friends or crafty groups or anything like that, you can share. Facebook, yeah. YouTube, you can share the YouTube live. Anything you want really. And then let's just take this piece here. Look, we could pop that behind. So we're building that lovely scene. And then maybe just take a big magnolia. Oh, you could actually do a bird popping out the back, or as if it's coming into land. Or his wings probably, oh, there he is, look, is his wing. So just be mindful where you place your embellishments. They need to stay, if you're going to do a bigger envelope, then you're okay, aren't you? But if you can just see beyond the lack of creative content on the white and think about what your card is going to look like, and then it'll stand proud on the side, like so. So some alternative ways to do card shapes, guys. I hope that's helped. Super, super easy. Just go drag the cursor back on this video and just look at the few moments I take, just where I score and where we cut, and then just have fun embellishing it all yourself. So pretty, pretty, pretty. Thank you so much. So Mary King, Tony, I really struggle to do a Z fold card, but put it every which way round. Listen, Mary, I did the same. If my friends on here will tell you, we did a show about a year ago and I tried to do a Z fold card and I couldn't figure it out for toffee. And I even think, I'm not even sure, but Tina, the lady who was on this evening, was like, Tony, she actually talked me through it live in the show. She's like, Tony, turn it around, now glue that bit, now glue this bit, and I actually eventually got it. It's not until you do it once then you start doing it and, you know, understanding it. But yeah, turn that piece round so it's opposite to the card. The short bit on the long bit on the short bit. That's how I remember it, okay? Right, so let's have a look at some winners. Something a little bit different. So if you've got some kit or some stash you want to do stash with your papers, you can do it with this, can't you? So if you've liked and shared, thank you so much. If you haven't, it isn't the end of the world. So pen and paper ready, because if you want to write the names down of the winners, you totally can do that. If you want to listen out for your name. And then we've got a winner this evening, which I'll check my phone for this evening as well. And I have the names of the winners of the yard sale full show and the appreciation day full show as well, which is like nearly £1,000 worth of product, right? And next week, next Monday, 7:30, Facebook, Christmas product preview. Tina's laughing. Yeah, Tina will laugh. Tina likes to laugh at me. Right, okay, so here we go. Shannon says, congrats on your bookazine seller. Thank you so much, sweetheart. So some of them are a bit odd because I've had to pick names from YouTube and you've got odd names, so you'll have to bear with. Some of you have got normal names, which is great. So first off, so the names that I read at this moment in time are all going to get vouchers. So either message me or Karen Whitaker or SBM, Stamps by Me, and we'll get a voucher code over to you. So we've got V Wooding, Sue Foster, seen some of these names, Carrot Lucy, Pauline S, Cecilia Spencer, Peggy Prather. Peggy, I have packed an order for you. If you are on, I have packed an order for you today. Michaela Brown. Michaela's on, she's recovering from a operation. Janice Sutton, Nisha, Philippa Marshall, Mary Wilkes, Lyndon 2785, and Hope Esme 811. So you've all won voucher codes, okay? Tot it up. I'm back on bread and jam. So the two ladies that have won the show are, the complete show, are Karen Lone and Marilyn Leet. If they're on, I haven't seen the names, but you have one as well. And then I have a winner for tonight's show. Again, if I haven't picked you, I wish I could pick you all. So sad. Anyway, if you did win, well done. If you haven't won, you might win this one because I've got a name on my phone right now. And if you pop a comment underneath this video when I've gone off air, we'll do another giveaway for a voucher code to spend as you please, as you want, when you want. And there's no minimum spend, you can do as you please. So let's have a look, see if it, congratulations, yeah. Let's have a look here. Right, so we have this evening's winner is a lady called Chrissy Moorcroft. So Chrissy Moorcroft, you are this evening's winner and also won a voucher as well. So congratulations everybody. Thank you so much. I hope those cards are going to ignite you a little bit to get out your card blanks and just shape them up a little bit with some cardstock or your birthday boxes or your creator card kits and, you know, utilise them. You'll have loads of bits left if you have made the 18 cards anyway. Thank you, Tony. You're very welcome. Congratulations, everyone. Well done, everyone. So we'll get that sorted over the next few days for you all. Pop a comment underneath here and I'll pick another winner next show. And don't forget, I'm product previewing Christmas. Now, any guesses what Christmas is for us this year? Whilst I've got you all talking and I'm already over by 5 minutes, but any guesses what is going to be in my launch on Create and Craft this time? I've got 2 collections. Any ideas? What do you think? So what did we do last year? Oh, well, we did so much stuff. We did Winter Solstice with the Reflection Collection stamps and trees. We did the Snowdrift dies. We did the Cabin Collection with all of those beautiful vellums. which these are still on the website, and by the way, they are back in the show because I'm bolting on what's left from last year. What do we think this year? Snowflakes. No, Brenda, no snowflakes from me. They're boring. I mean, if you haven't got a snowflake in your stash, there's something wrong, unless it's going to be really cool though. Poinsettia snowman. Nope. Angels. Philomena. Nope. Elvis Santa and Gnome QD last year. Yeah, that's right. Quattro D. Nope. Nutcracker. Gnomes. Nope. Beverly. Winter Wonderland. Nope. Foiled pads. Maybe. Not this time, but they are coming. A reindeer. There's a reindeer featured. A wreath. Look at you all. Giddy kippers. Quattro D, Tina says. Congratulations to the winners. Red birds and flowers, Beth Bill Bishop. Shall I give you a clue? It's very woody. It's very woody. Break that apart. It's very woody. We'll never guess, Karen's saying. Karen Long, that was your name. Fireplace, Kay says. Right, moving on. We'll see what happens, hey? You've got to be with me next Monday to find out, and I'm going to give away the brand new launch live in the show. How's about that? That's all. That makes us all very happy, doesn't it? So I'm going to love you and leave you all. Unfortunately, as I've said, I'm not in studio at all this week. I'm not going to see any of you. However, I will be pick and packing all of the bookazines and helping the team out when we have really big shows like that. It really is hands on deck. So stay tuned for my social medias, because I will possibly do some Facebook lives whilst we're packing, so we can have a chat about things and put the world to rights, right? And then I will see you all on the following Monday. Have a great week, guys. Hopefully the sun will come out, and if you are already in a sunny location, enjoy every minute of it. I will speak to you all later. Take care, guys. Bye. Yeah, I'm on HSN tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Don't forget, I'll see you there. And the last hour, I forgot to mention it. I'll see you later.